Okay, so I've been talking to myself this entire time. That's crazy. See, this is why we have troubleshooting. This is why we have everybody here. uh, but as I was saying, back in about mid-April is is this thing on? Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. So I've got someone on my side checking the audio. But yeah, we're off to a great start already. Oh boy. Back in April of 2020, my dad, knowing that he wasn't going to be getting any gigs anytime soon because global pandemic, the world was ending, it was yeah. Um Instead, he decided in order to continue with his practice, he was going to run a stream, a music stream. He was going to broadcast gigs that he played in his living room. We did not at all have the level of equipment that we do now. We tried to run it off of a somewhat basic laptop without a good camera, without a good microphone, with no solid means to connect to the internet, and on an unstable internet connection. It was an interesting event, and it was fun, but very struggle bus, very interesting and kind of silly. We've actually got a clip from our first show.
All right, here I am. I think it's working. Can anybody hear me? If you can, cheers. So I might as well get started. Here's some music for you. All right, here I am. I think it's working.
I forgot that I set that one to loop. But yeah. I've been running tech support for this show for a while, probably since its inception. I actually designed most of these stream layouts, like the visuals that you see when we're doing all of our fun video stuff, like this one. This was actually really fun to make too, because well, Dad and I both like Monty Python's Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and having him like remix the song for a silly, oh, something's messed up, because we had a lot of mess ups with our technology. It's been a significant learning curve getting used to this, and trying to do gigs on the internet is very hard. You don't usually have the same degree of feedback, and when something goes wrong, it's not even your fault most of the time. Like, we, for a while, even after getting the new setup and getting the new camera and mics running, we even had issues with that, all of the new technology making that work. So I would have to run tech support, and we actually saw our first use of the fun technical difficulties screen.
Hey there!
Here.
Whoop. You got all kinds of funny stuff going on. The video's clicking in and out.
I don't think what's going on with the feed either.
And I wear a mask. So, let's see if I can figure this one out. Alright? Hold on.
Is there
Hold
something
on.
with the volume on the video or
Let me
on
figure this
the
out.
mic? Hmm. Is the problem with the video or with the mic? Because I'm kind of having trouble with the videos too. That Give me just a moment. Oh. Oh, that's fantastic. So I know that the volume isn't working. It's just no. This is the mic that we're using. So, and that's at max. And also the computer froze, or rather the cursor froze.
That's okay.
Yeah. So I can't make anything happen on this end. Oh, I think the mouse died. Yeah. Can
Play another video.
I can't play another video because the mouse isn't working. Currently, I cannot adjust the volume. Everything is at max. So I can try eating the mic. Does that help? Okay, cool. Here we go. Let me see that. Awesome. So apparently I just need to be a lot closer to this microphone. Yes. Perfect. Perfection. This is the pinnacle of... clearly this is the best stream that I've ever run. I am so improbably good at this. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, man. But I'm having fun with it. It's a bit of a departure. I haven't streamed anything in a while, actually. But it's nice. It's nice talking to you guys. My dad actually set up a couple of videos, like clips from previous shows. We already saw a couple. We saw the first show that we ever ran, and then we've also got the first fantastic use of our technical difficulty screen, which we developed simply because we had so many issues getting this show up and running. Though he always liked telling stories. They were always like crazy, interesting stories. One of my favorites, though, was Snake in the Bottle, how he was inspired to write that song. And I've actually got a clip of him explaining that one right here.
Okay, so here's another one from my Eat, Drink, Play album. This one, it's got a little story to it. So back in the day, I used to go down to Mexico a lot, go down the coast, and I would go to a bar down there. And this bar was called, it was in the Hotel La Fonda. And the owner of the bar, his name is Dimitri. And I was in there one time, sitting at the bar, and Dimitri comes over to me and he says, "Hey Todd, I've got this special tequila that I don't serve in my bar, but I give to my friends. Would you like to try this?" And I said, "Well, absolutely." So he says, "It's back in my office, so come follow me." And so I did, and we went into his office. And on his desk was a big bottle, like a Sparkless bottle, 5-gallon bottle, and it was full of tequila. And instead of a worm in it, it was a rattlesnake at the bottom. So he pulls out a couple of those big red plastic party cups, and he proceeds to tilt the bottle over, and he fills them up, both of them. And he takes one and he gives one to me, and he says, "Salud." And he goes, "Just shut up and drink." So I start sipping it. And man, was that smooth tequila. That was amazing. It was water smooth. And before I knew it, I drank the whole thing. So next thing I know, it's like, it was probably 5 minutes later, I'm crawling on the floor of his office. And the next thing I remember, I wake up. And this all happened in the day, in the middle of the day. And when I wake up, I'm on the steps of a Mayan temple, right next to a sacrificial altar, on a cliff over the ocean, and I'm looking up at the stars, and I'm thinking, wow, that was some great tequila. And the next thing I think of is, I don't have a hangover, and that's awesome. So anyway, I had to write a song about it, and this is the song. It's called Snake in the Bottle.
I love that song. Oh man. Those music videos were also really a big part of how we ran this. Because my dad would, if you guys remember, my dad would try to put out a new music video every Thursday, 2 days before the show. And there have been a few instances where he would actually ask me to help. And it actually got me working out my video editing chops. I had recently gotten access to Adobe Premiere, which is an industry level software that you can use for video editing. And with that, I got to make a music video for one of my favorite songs that my dad's actually composed. If you guys don't mind, I am ready to show you guys Cartoon. Yeah, that one was really fun to make. For that, I actually ended up doing all the driving and the. Yeah, I actually had practically full reign to do whatever I wanted with that video. All this crazy shenanigans and the occasional mishaps that we run into. Sure, it's infuriating when it happens. Like that issue with the camera that we had where it was just flickering in and out, or for at least 2 weeks, we didn't realize that the camera's mic wasn't shut off, so we were getting duplicates of the volume. While that stuff may be annoying at the time, it actually makes for some pretty funny stories, and I'm just glad that we can look back on it and laugh. So this stream is going to be a bit shorter than my dad's usual streams, since his tend to run for about an hour and 30 minutes. I don't necessarily have the material to cover that sort of runtime, but I am open to just sort of talking, questions and answers. I might as well open up the floor to any questions about how the show runs, how we manage to do things. Yeah. It does mean a lot to him, and it means a lot to me that he actually trusts me with this project, because I did not have a lot of faith in myself to actually run a stream for someone else, or to like be able to figure it out all of this stuff on the fly. And I only got better at it as I did it. And I'm trying to teach Dad some of this stuff too, because like I'm not gonna be here for after next week. I'm actually not gonna be here. I'm going to be up in San Francisco for a minimum of 6 months, so I won't be around to help run the stream anymore. I'll still tune in so that I can try to diagnose any problems that we run into, try to keep plugging the PayPal and Venmo. But it'll be interesting seeing how the show develops. If my dad decides to continue it, he probably will. Who's your favorite mom? I only have one mom. And I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that, Alicia. Oh, yeah, we have a clip from my mom's first time on camera. Because I want to say late in last year, we got another camera, and we finally decided, hey, Mom does a lot in keeping the stream running, so why don't we add her to the general who's who, what's going on, we are here. Let me pull up that clip.
California Velvet.
Oh,
Yes,
you know what?
Yummy. What?
How dumb. I don't have any microphones on.
Oh.
Okay. So now,
Okay.
now we are. How dumb. We did all that stuff, and I didn't have any microphones on.
So that was just pantomime.
We were.
It was like
Yeah.
charades.
Sorry, Amber. Sorry, Sally. We
Sorry everyone. Sorry everyone.
we just didn't know how to work everything again, but here we are. So everything's on now, and now you can see both of us. Cheers to everyone. Let's do it again. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Enjoy.
Cheers.
Now play something good. We can't keep cheersing or I'll be.
Okay, I'll play something. I'm going to start playing something.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent.
Okay, so you can hear, everybody can hear me just fine, right? I'm talking right into the mic.
Well, I can. Okay, you could take me off screen, so.
There's that. And here we go. I'm gonna start.
forgot that he played that song right after. My favorite things. That was near. It was around Christmas time when we did that. Yeah. Yeah, that was around Christmas time. And prepping for the big Christmas stream was a bit of a hassle. We all wanted to sing something. And yeah, while I am in school, I will be able to participate in viewing remotely, but I won't be able to be like as available in diagnosing problems and fixing them. It's going to be well, you and I have already experienced how hard it can be to try to explain computer stuff over the phone. It's it's not easy, especially since I'm not exactly seeing what they're seeing. They do stuff, but I think we'll be able to figure it out. And I have confidence in my dad's ability to work stuff out with this. He has been working on this a lot. He's been learning a whole lot about how Streamlabs works. And there are always videos online, right? It's kind of crazy to think that I'll be leaving soon. I'm excited, but a little bit nervous. Yeah, I think it's a good time to open the stream up to any questions about the running of how this stuff works, if you guys have any. Unless I already did and forgot about it. In which case, more questions are incredibly welcome. Hi, Craig. Actually, I've got a question for you guys. What has been your favorite addition to the show? Like, guess that theme tune, the, well, the addition of the multiple cameras, oh, the trickiest part that I had to figure out with the streaming. Initially, it was hardware, because our previous computer just didn't have the power to do this. But then the hardest thing that we had to figure out was there was a period of time where one of us accidentally turned on the microphone to the camera, and it was dittoing all of the sound that the stream was getting. So we spent about 2 or 3 weeks with streams that had a really awkward sound profile, and we couldn't figure out what it was. We thought that maybe one of the mics was getting too much feedback, so we started putting socks on the mics, and they're still there, but eventually we figured out what the problem was, and we just turned off the microphone on the camera. And that was a little bit embarrassing, but hey, at least we got it working, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I've gone through technical difficulties. Oh, yeah. The multiple cameras are, they were kind of just a great way to, yeah, they're a great way to show off more of what's going on. And it was that was also another thing that we had a little bit of trouble with at the start, because we have multiple different softwares running on the cameras. Because, like, the webcam that I'm currently using, that the computer monitor has, is a sort of plug and play thing. But we had to buy an adapter specifically for the film camera that my dad uses. And then on top of that, my dad got a GoPro that he uses to film the, himself through the piano. But the GoPro has been the biggest hurdle for us, because the only software that actually makes the GoPro compatible with a program like Streamlabs is community made and not exactly work. And on top of that, sometimes we just have to pray. I am not sure about how I'm going to do more streaming. It would be an interesting venue to look into. I'm already pretty familiar with how this sort of thing works, but I'd have to learn more before I potentially make more of a career out of it. I do know a lot of people who are interested in having stream runners and people who know how to stream. So I can definitely look into that. Thank you for the questions. I just remembered another clip that was pretty fun. Back during the Christmas stream, right? We were talking about the Christmas stream earlier. I sang a duet with my mom, and I think it came out pretty well.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do "Baby It's Cold Outside," and you guys can sing along too.
Pick a part. Sing them all.
Pick one of the parts.
Melody and Ron, I expect that you are taking parts on this. Taking
Okay,
turns on
yeah.
this. That'll be good. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Wait.
All right, here comes.
We can't stay.
It's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
It's cold outside.
This evening has been so very nice. My mother will start to worry. My father will be pacing the floor. So really, I better scurry. Well, maybe just a half a drink more. The neighbors might think, say, what's in this drink? I wish I knew how to break this spell. I want to say no, no, sir. At least I'm gonna say that I tried. I really can't stay. It's cold outside. I simply must know.
Cold outside.
The answer is
But baby, it's
no.
cold outside.
Your welcome
How
has
lucky
been
that you dropped
so
in.
nice and
Look out the
warm.
window at this
Your sisters
time.
will be suspicious. My brother will be there at the
Waves upon
door.
the tropic ocean.
My maiden marks minds are
Gosh,
vicious.
your lips are
But
blue.
maybe just a cigarette
Never such a
more.
blizzard
I've got to
before.
get
But baby, you
home.
freeze out
Say,
there.
lend me your
It's up to your
coat.
knees out there. trying to unplug the camera.
Yay!
He was trying to do what?
Unplug the camera.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's great.
Maybe it's cold outside.
Yes.
Well done, guys.
Hey, thanks. Woohoo!
Oh man, that duet was fun. Thank you, Kathleen. This has been fun. I appreciate this. I appreciate you guys. And thank you for coming out and watching this, even though it's a bit stranger circumstances. I was actually not really expecting this much engagement in the audience today. Especially since my dad's not here playing. But again, thank you. Like I said, I don't have that much in the way of material, and this is the first time I've ever streamed something like this. So I do think that this is a good place to start bidding the adieu. But I've really enjoyed this. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, where's Dad playing tonight? 1 second. So it was a private party. Yeah. Sometimes I end up losing track of how many gigs my dad has or when he's playing or where he's playing, because he's been doing that for longer than I've existed on this planet. It happens. Anyway. I'll take a look at that, Craig. Thank you. Anyway, love your life, love yourself, be good to another, and
Cheers to you.
Right back at you.
Awesome.
Right back at you. I have a tall chair
That's good.
so that we look like we're about the same height,
Cheers to you.
because you're tall.
Those are cool red glasses, by the way.
Thanks, mister.
So,
And so,
thank you for joining us once again for the great show. The Todd and Linda show.
oh,
You can sing and you can dance and you don't have to wear pants, but,
it's better.
well,
Better if you wear pants.
only if you're on camera, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's the Todd and Linda show, Club Quarantine. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
We enjoy having you.
You know that we're coming up on a year of this? That,
1 year. Who would have guessed?
yeah, we're like 4 weeks shy of a year.
Mm.
Yeah. I wonder how many folks have been here the whole year. That might be kind of fun to figure out. Could you? Okay.
The whole year. What? Well,
Whole
actually, I think it's March when we started this, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
The
And it'll go on after that. You know what? The
third
weird
week of
thing
March.
is that we never would have done this had it not been for quarantine, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, hence the name Club Quarantine, but still putting on a streaming show like this, playing music, having fun,
Yeah.
it just wouldn't have happened.
Nope. We would have been too busy.
Right. Well, I'm definitely not too busy now. Thank God we can laugh about that.
Yeah. Well, we filled it up,
Yes.
and so did you. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for filling up our quarantine.
Yes,
You guys
absolutely.
are awesome.
Yeah. And so there you have it.
Thanks.
Now we have to say goodbye for this week. Have a great week.
Come here,
Take
Mavis.
care of yourselves. If you're in Texas, try to stay warm.
Yeah. If
And-
you're not in Texas, congratulations. And
It's
for
cold
everybody else,
all over the place, but I hear it's warming up now. I think it's going to start warming up. And let's just all like think good thoughts about that.
and be nice to somebody who you don't even know this week,
Yeah. Be safe. Wear your masks.
please.
And
if you can get vaccinated,
do it. Oh man, I totally want to do that when it's my turn.
Yeah.
I am there.
I want to hug my dad.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
My mom.
Yeah, so great.
Okay. All right. So we'll see you next time.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. You said, babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also on the faces of people going by. I see friends bumping elbows, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you, I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh yeah. Every day.
Every day. All right. Adios, amigos and amigas.
Thanks
See you
for
next time.
playing.